Just ahead, Hal Ramey says North Eugene and Medford will square off in AAA baseball, and the lives and times of Eugenians make it to the soaps. Stay with us. Well, after 4 months of production, it has happened. The 10-part comedy soap opera called Emerald City will be broadcast from May 27th through June 23rd on Eugene's Community Cable Access Channel 11. It's the brainchild of U of O graduate Zack Van Eyck, who hopes his first crack at producing a soap opera will be the beginning of a big career.
Emerald City is very raw. The editing is very rough. The camera work is rough, mostly because I've done most of that. And the acting is a little rough, but we've had a lot of fun.
Emerald City was produced and shot locally at cable access facilities and local businesses. There are more than 30 actors in the soap opera, all local talent that volunteered to help out. The first episode airs May 27th at 9:30 p.m. Time for more sports.
If there's anyone who's going to get away with all that money, it's going to be me. My little friend here.
Like most miniseries, but it offers all the racy encounters, all the chase scenes, and even the cliffhanger of a primetime soap opera. Barbara Matt has more on the Willamette Valley's answer to North and South.
I'm sure you'll be starving again in a couple hours.
Oh, God, I hope not. I need to go on a diet.
Can a bait and tackle salesman find true happiness with something other than a fish? Will Father Malarkey double-cross his underground associates? And can Emerald City be saved from a diabolical drug scam headed by a priest who's really an ex-con? Questions all television viewers will see answered soon when Emerald City, the miniseries, hits the air. While it's not exactly a Hollywood blockbuster, Emerald City is the first show of its kind to be produced at Eugene's Cable Access Center. The man who wrote, produced, directed, and is editing the 10-part miniseries is Zack Van Eyck. The former teacher wants to write a novel someday, but needed to brush up on writing dialogue. That's how Emerald City was born. This has been more than a lot of fun for Zack. It's been a lot of work, as much as 40 hours a week working on this project. But it was a labor of love and promises all the things that any trashy soap opera does.
We have bed swapping. We have violent shootouts. Now the violent scenes are funny violent scenes, humorous violent scenes. Okay, and oh yes, we have people who cheat and lie. Everyone in the show is pretty much a disgusting person in one way or another.
I knew it all along. I bet you think that you've got it made in the shade, don't you? Boy, do you have something else coming. If there's anyone who's going to get away with all that money, it's going to be me. My little friend here.
Something TV viewers will find out when the miniseries premieres next Tuesday on Channel 11. I'm Barbara Matt reporting for Northwest News.
Everyone in this soap opera is disgusting.
No, I'm surprised that you're not in that, considering all your theater background there.
Oh, I don't have that kind of theater background.
You know,
I don't think I could deliver that line with any conviction at all. Me and my little friend here.
Can you deliver a line about the weather with conviction?
With conviction? I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
We're really going to try in just a minute.
A former U of O sociology student has given up the books to produce his own local soap opera. With more, here's reporter Dale Sinna.
If you've ever thought life in Eugene absurdly funny, then a new program premiering on cable access next week should be right up your alley. Emerald City, a 10-part miniseries, begins Tuesday night at 9:30 right here on Cable 11. U of O graduate Zack Van Eyck wrote and produced Emerald City with $320 out of his own pocket. Billed as bad video at its best, Van Eyck has this to say of his video brainchild.
Oh boy, what's Emerald City all about? Well, Emerald City is basically a soap opera. It's kind of like the old Mary Hartman show, and it's based in Eugene. It's set in Eugene. It's not really based on Eugene itself. The characters are very unlike Eugene characters, I think. I just happened to be in Eugene and happened to get 30 friends who'd be willing to get into a show with me, and I decided to do it. It's just like a soap opera, and there's lots of different plots going on, lots of different things are happening. In fact, you really have to watch all the shows to really understand what's going on. It's very complicated, and I apologize for that. But I had to use lots of characters because I didn't want to ask any of my friends to really put too much time into acting. And some of them really have, some of the main characters. Free of charge to spend 5 to 10 hours a week doing the show, and I really appreciate that.
Starring all local talent, Emerald City satirizes almost everything in sight, from popular soaps to local promos of area radio and TV stations, such as this spot for the fictitious radio KTHC.
You know, I grew up in the Emerald City, and I care about this community. In fact, there's been a Bonaire in this town for just about as long as I can remember. Well, at least one generation anyway. But you know, I really do love this community. It gives me that special sort of hometown feeling that only a very truly special city can give. It really makes me want to add my own very special sort of touch that only I can give to a radio talk show. I just love working at KTHC Radio. It's the people that make the difference for me. Especially this one really nice, well-built blonde who works at the reception desk.
Emerald City will be aired weeknights at 9:30 beginning next Tuesday. For U of O News, I'm Dale Sinner.